In today's episode, we'll be asking for your opinion on the best Tanki video of the year. We'll also be giving you an update on the Eris haul and reviewing the details of the Christmas war. Hello tankers! This year is almost over. A lot has happened in these 12 months, and YouTubers have been there every step of the way, telling the story through their videos. So now that we're wrapping up the year, we'd like to hear from you which Tanki video you've enjoyed the most. We're not talking about a vlog episode. It has to be a community-made video. So here's how it's gonna work. In the comments below, put a link to your favorite video from this year. Then go through the comments, find the videos that other players have shared, and upvote your favorites. Remember, nominations are only for community-created videos about Tanki Online, released in 2019. Of course, if you want to tell us about a vlog episode that you really enjoyed, we'd be happy to hear that. Plus, it will help us to find out what your favorite topics are, so we can make more of them. Last episode, we told you about the upcoming Siege mode. Now, we can confirm that this new mode will be released before the end of the new year. But there's more news on the topic of modes. Solo Deathmatch will soon become available in Pro exclusively. Here's why. When was the last time you clicked the play button and were put in a Solo Deathmatch? Right, you probably don't remember, and that's because it was never there. The reason is that in multiplayer games, team and solo modes are never mixed. When playing solo, you have only one instinct: shoot everything that moves. But in team modes, a completely different set of principles apply, and randomly switching from one mindset to another can get very confusing. Imagine you've been playing a team mode for a while, capturing flags or points, or scoring goals. Suddenly, you find yourself in solo deathmatch, so you need to switch your approach. Then after a few minutes, you're back into a team mode, trying to cooperate with your mates. Very disruptive. Additionally, if you're in a group with friends, you're literally unable to join solo deathmatch. So, what happened was that solo deathmatch has become exclusively the realm of a small group of specialized players, which is why we've decided to make it a pro-only mode. Here's another important point. Whereas Solo Juggernaut makes the occasional appearance for special events, Solo Deathmatch will not. It will remain exclusively in Pro.
Hazel! The hole! We want it now!
Right, so devs promised us the Eris hull for summer, and it's not here yet. This futuristic, hovering hull has been a hot topic of discussion ever since we showed it at the beginning of the year. We even showed you renders of all the modifications, but it's still not in the game. Here's why. As you know, Tanki Online is moving to HTML5. Flash, once a breakthrough technology, is now an outdated, clumsy, resource-hungry dinosaur that will soon become extinct. Problem is, we can't just copy-paste the game from Flash to HTML5. We literally had to rewrite the game from the ground up, and it was not easy. This transition opened up lots of opportunities for optimizing performance and porting to other platforms, but it also brings two disadvantages. First, we have to support two versions of the game at the same time. This means we have to either spend twice as many resources or develop both projects at half speed. Second, every new piece of content now needs to be made in two versions, Flash and HTML5, and that is very costly. So Eris is waiting for us to make the full switch to HTML5. Look, we get it. Some of you are fond of the Flash version and aren't happy with the change. But the truth is that there's no future for Flash technology, and if you move on to the HTML5 version, you'll be helping Eris to finally make it into the game. Are you playing Tanki on a laptop with a discrete graphics card? Then we've got good news. But first, some context. Laptops mainly use video core that is integrated in the CPU. This reduces energy consumption, so your laptop runs much longer on battery power and produces less heat. But when you need to run resource-intensive applications or games, then a discrete video card will take care of all the heavy lifting, giving you a much higher performance. Here's the issue. When you run Tanki Online on your laptop, the video card drivers think, "Oh yeah, that's a browser," and run it on integrated graphics. This is what causes the common complaints of low FPS and restrictions on graphics settings. But the new downloadable HTML5 game client will fix this problem, allowing your laptop's video card to function as it should. So expect 60 FPS and maxed out graphics settings on your laptops very soon. The Christmas war that we announced last episode has already kicked off. There's quite a bit of information to digest, and some of you even joked about the massive announcement. So, Sasha is here to help us review the details in a more user-friendly way.
All tactical decisions are made on a dedicated website, which you can reach from a special button in the game menu. To participate in the war and track how many stars you've earned, you must be logged into this special page. One turn lasts 23 hours, from 7 AM UTC to 6 AM UTC the next day. A special timer shows you the countdown till the end of the current turn. Each faction began the war from its capital. You can vote for a region at any time during the turn. But in order for your vote to be valid, you need to earn at least 5 stars. You'll need to choose 2 territories, one to attack and one to defend. You may only attack regions that are adjacent to the ones owned by your faction, but you may choose to protect any of your faction's regions. When you hover over the region, the corresponding icon will appear. If several factions are fighting over the same region, then it will be captured by the one whose participants score the most stars during the course of the turn. The task of each faction is to capture and hold as many territories as possible. Every region rewards your faction with a certain number of points. The faction with the most points at the end of the war wins. Regions on the map may award a different number of points. Regions around the perimeter of the map award 1 point. Those closer to the middle and walls will grant 3 points. Central regions and capitals are worth 5. There are also special regions on the war map, vaults. They are marked with chests. When a vault is captured for the first time, the members of the faction that capture it will receive a special reward of up to 9 containers. So spread your forces wisely. We've also added faction chats to the game and created special military section on the forum, where you can coordinate and choose the most effective strategy.
But the rewards don't end here. You will also receive containers for participating in turns in the war. The size of the reward depends on the number of stars you have accumulated. 5 stars give you 1 container, 20 stars, 2 containers, 40 stars, 3 containers. If you have Premium or a Battle Pass, you will receive twice as many containers. And if you have both, then 3 times as many. For the full details, check out the official announcement. The link is in the description. Esports news. Have you ever trained, played and earned crystals in a tournament before? Then you'll love ESL tournaments. Besides being a ton of fun, they could reward you with crystals, premium accounts, and 10 coins. ESL organizes clan tournaments and ranking cups every Sunday, with big in-game prizes for each cup. There are also monthly prizes based on the clan points in the ranking page. Cool, where do I sign up? It's easy. Visit the ESL site and register by clicking on the Register button at the top right of the page. Fill in your information and click on Create Account. Next, open your email, confirm your registration, and boom, you're ready to create your team. Now, go to the Tanki Online section on ESL and open any cup from the upcoming list. On the right side of the widget section, click Register and enter your Tanki Online nickname. Click on Select Team. In the Team Name field, write the name of your team and click on Create Team to complete the process. Now, return to the cup that you want to take part in. Click on Select Team and choose yours. Congratulations! Your team is now officially registered to participate in that cup. There's just one very important step left for you to do. You must confirm your team's participation in the tournament in the 30 minutes leading up to the beginning of the event. Oh, and good luck! The group stage of the Sandstorm tournament has ended. In the playoffs, we'll also be seeing several teams that are participating in tournaments for the first time. A bright start from newcomers. So far, Respect Forever have not lost a single battle in their group. Will they be able to keep up this streak during the second stage and remain undefeated? We'll see, but it won't be easy, because there's 16 clans in the playoffs, and everyone wants to become the undisputed champion of the sandbox. Participate in esports. It's a ton of excitement. YouTube Digest. Here's this week's cut. Watch Shibe as he makes a compilation of the best Tanki videos of 2019. And here's a compilation of gold box captures from Mr. Leaf. And that's all for today. See you in the game. But first, like, subscribe, and ding that bell. Bye! Last time you had to guess where the tank would reach. And the correct answer is F. Here are our winners. And here's the new question.